never really got around to it, and it's finally come. The car's been built probably 6 months or so, and I don't know, doing the whole YouTube thing kind of just probably pushed me to go ahead and get this going. You see in the last video, I have some issues with smoking out of the engine compartment. Essentially what's happening is these filters, I got some blow by. There's oil coming out of these filters and they're hitting the exhaust manifold. So tonight we're gonna go ahead and pull these valve covers and have them welded up with dash 10 fittings so I can run my catch can system. I haven't had the motor apart since I turboed it at least, so I have no idea what I'm expecting under these valve covers. I probably am going to go ahead and adjust the valves while I'm in there, just because it hasn't been done in probably a year or so. So let's see what happens. Alright, so we got the first one off. Nothing too bad. Oil's pretty black, but that's all right. It is definitely due for an oil change. I probably changed at the beginning of this year, but I didn't do any miles on it this year. So probably in the next video, I'll go ahead and adjust the rockers, possibly if I decide to even make that a video, but I definitely want to get that done while I'm in here. Alright, so once again, everything looks pretty damn good on this side. Gonna go ahead and adjust the rockers. I was actually surprised how easy it came out with the turbo installed. I didn't think I was gonna have enough clearance there, but no problems whatsoever. I'll put these cool little quick disconnect airlines from Amazon on the turbo hat there for boost reference, so that worked out really good and snuck it right on out. So we're gonna send these out to get welded up, and hopefully they come back looking good and we'll get it put back together and have no more smoking issues. A bunch of parts came in. I got my dash 10 lines in. I got 10 feet of that, some fittings, got a new AN wrench, and the catch can. It is a baffled catch can, dual breather, dual dash 10 inlets, oil drain on it. This was a kit. It's like 60 bucks for the kit for the dash 10. It came with all those fittings. This was 50 bucks or so. I think this was like 15 bucks. You don't really need one, but I got one just because I've always used crescent wrenches and it was 15 bucks. I figured why not. So these are the aluminum bungs I got. I'm gonna go ahead and weld these into the valve covers here. So I was gonna have a local guy go ahead and weld those in for me. He actually welded my blow-off valve hat. I've never welded aluminum and I don't have a TIG welder, and I've always wanted to learn. So I went ahead and ordered a TIG welder today, just so maybe I can start learning that, get those welded in on my own, and start building some other parts for the car. So I'm pretty damn excited to get that going. So about 2 more days, then we can start assembling the car back together. Hopefully get it back on the road for Thanksgiving break here. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I'm actually going to face both fittings to the front of the car, route them over. This is going to be tucked down into the driver's wheel well. I'm going to bolt it actually right to the wheel well liner. It's fiberglass in that car, so it should handle it no problem. I'm running out of space on the car itself just for stuff like this, so I'm going to tuck it down there. Someday I am going to redo the car. I'm going to rewire it completely from scratch. There's tons of unnecessary stuff on this car. It's a street car, but it's a bare bones street car. So that'll be in the future. I was going to plan on doing that this winter, but I do want to enjoy this thing some. So yeah, I'm just waiting for my new welder to show up. We're going to get those bungs welded in there and get this going. So hopefully another day or 2. My garage also. I don't have a physical garage. I just have this. It's actually an old Wonder Bread truck. It's pretty cool. It's all aluminum. Has no motor, no trans. I paid $400 for it, so it works out great. I build all my stuff in here.
I got kind of a little setup. I keep my Harley in here. I got my welding stuff back here. I'm going to put my new welder right there. I have another 350 4-bolt main right there. I'm going to build to handle a lot more boost when this one decides to let go. So yeah, this is just what I work with. I got a little storage down here. It's great. I like it. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and attempt to weld these -10 bungs in the valve covers. Like I said, I did decide to try to do it myself. The only aluminum I've ever TIG welded in my life is this little plate on the floor that I've just been practicing on. My welder just came in 2 days ago and my tungstens came in today. So give it a shot and see what happens. Well, at this point I'm doing more harm than good. So we're going to restart that. This isn't working. Alright, take like 48. I've almost got it. Alright, we're going to clean it up some more and keep on going, see what happens. What the f? Well guys, it turned out absolutely fucking terrible once again. But you know what? I fucking did it. So I'm actually kind of embarrassed to put this on my car, but you know what? At least I can say I did it myself. Let me say this too. Once I figured out what I was doing wrong, it went a lot better. My problem was the fitting was so much smaller than the hole. So my theory was, oh, I'll just build the weld up around the hole and make it fitting fit. I do it on MIG welding all the time, no problem at all. I'm sure you can do it with TIG welding. I just don't know how yet, and I fucked it all up. But once again, it's my car, doesn't matter. Alright, so I installed the breathers already. I'll probably have to take them off to mount this thing, but I wanted to be sure I had no clearance issues. This is honestly going to be interesting because I really have nowhere else to put it. And it's going to be a tight squeeze. It's going to suck, that's for sure. But I got to get it done. So here we go. Alright guys, so we're going to build the short line here first. These are the little 45s I was talking about here. So that's going to... We got lines built, ready to go on. Some of y'all are probably wondering, like, oh, how the hell are you going to put oil on this thing now that you did this? So I have some straight -10 lines. I'm just going to make one with a little piece of hose on it where it threads on there, and I'm just going to put a funnel on the other end, have it with the car at all times. It might be a little slow filling it up, but it's better than the issues I was running into. So here we go. That may get a little hot. We will just have to see what happens. Because that's pretty damn close to the exhaust, but Whatever. Well, I think that's it. Probably throw a zip tie on there. They do make some cool little fasteners for dash 10 lines here. That'll separate those. Do I need them? Probably not. Am I going to buy them? Probably not. But they do make them if I do decide to go that way. So hopefully this solves all my issues. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Still got a little smoking issue. My damn spring came off my dipstick. I had it to this bolt here, but we just went ahead and put a hose clamp on the header, ran it down here, so hopefully that should keep the dipstick in and I won't have any more issues. Well, we made it home and sure enough, overheating issues starting again. We cooked the old Mini Cooper fan, locked solid. Alright guys, so there it is. We got the catch cans on. Everything went pretty good. Still got a little bit of smoking issue, but it's just the dipstick. It's barely putting a little drip on that header over there. I can deal with that. It's a lot better than it was. Unfortunately, we overheated the car pretty good. Tested my fan, but I think I got another set of fans laying around somewhere, a dual fan, so we're gonna throw that on, get it going again. Shouldn't be a big deal at all. My next video is gonna be going over the whole entire car, the whole blow-through build, so if you're interested in doing a little blow-through setup, it was really extremely easy. There's not a lot to it at all. So that'll be it, and thanks for watching. Hopefully you stayed to the end, and I appreciate it.